Hey guys, what's up? Carter here. Got another video for you. This is going to be a quick little knife review on a very interesting blade that I received in the mail the other day. Here's the packaging right here. You can see it's the Iain Sinclair CardSharp 2. It comes in this little flat package. This is basically a credit card knife. Now, Iain Sinclair, I was going to try to do some research on this, and I did real quick and didn't come up with much. Seem like they're kind of just an interesting company that makes various products. I mean, they don't do like knives. They're not a knife company, but they have developed this particular blade. And as you can see, they've definitely spent some good money on marketing and graphic design. Everything comes in a really cool little packaging here. Can't necessarily say the knife itself is that cool, but packaging sure is. This goes for about 25 bucks or so. For this little guy. It's got all this cool fancy stuff. I don't even know where this thing's made. I can't find any specs on the steel that's used, just that it's stainless. Here's a little pamphlet that shows you how to use it and stuff like that. So here it is. It's definitely light. It is definitely thin, and it is literally the size of a credit card. You could easily put this in your wallet. To deploy this, now everything's plastic except for the blade, and everything hinges on kind of these just thinner plastic, which is supposedly something fancy, but I think it's just thin plastic. If you read their description of this thing, man, they make it sound like it came out of a meteor from space, but it's really not that complicated. Here's the little lock safety here. What's funny is when it's green, that means it's actually locked. Okay, kind of strange. You'd think it would be red, but whatever. You actually have to spin this with your thumb which can be a pain. So it's definitely not a quick deployment thing. I mean, not that you'd ever want it to be. Once that's completely hidden, you can pop the blade free. Basically, you hinge it around this way, then you fold this, and then you fold this. And this has little pieces of plastic coming out here that go inside these holes. And then there's also one here. You can kind of hear it snap. And then the idea being that now you've got a blade. It's a very thin blade, razor sharp, cuts well. I mean, yeah, to be honest with you, see, I mean, it's a cool idea, it just doesn't work. Namely because there's no way to lock it open, and it doesn't stay open unless you're keeping pressure on it. Which would be fine is if holding it in any sort of knife position would keep pressure on it, but it really doesn't. I mean, that's like the best right there, and you've really got to squeeze down here because it just wants to pop apart. I mean, you could hold it like this. This is probably the way I'd recommend using this knife, something along these lines. You know, obviously being plastic, it flobbles around, you know, it's not stable really at all. And I think a few design changes, if they could somehow incorporate a little bit of steel strengtheners maybe in these pieces, something, and then maybe some sort of latch system where you could actually kind of at least somewhat keep this opened. Yeah, it's kind of cool, but I just keep thinking, if you really want just like a really thin blade to put in your wallet, just grab a razor blade, I don't quite see. I mean, this handle doesn't really give you anything. It's really hard to use. I don't know if it's really safe. And so you'd almost be better off just taking this blade off here and just having this blade kind of just as a little razor cutter. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. It definitely looks cool. It's very sleek. But as you can see, the second you let go, man, it just pops open and then this blade shoots down. But maybe I just need to kind of get used to it. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Carry it around in your wallet. It's definitely unobtrusive, super light. I mean, it weighs nothing, being that it's plastic. If you hold it this way, it works pretty good, I guess. It's definitely, very light duty, but yeah, I don't know, it's kind of cool. But I was thinking that this will probably end up going to one of you guys in some sort of quick little contest. Another thing that's annoying is this disc tends to move when you've got it open, and it's not the easiest thing to lock. But other than that, it's pretty cool. It literally will fit in your wallet. Super thin. Alright guys, so that's the Iain Sinclair CardSharp 2. Take it easy.